Yeah, I'm over the moon to have Benni McCarthy back in studio, back in South Africa, actually. We've been catching up. Oh, look at that.
Okay, so you really have to taste this. This is caramel popcorn with bacon bits. You've never tasted anything like this.
You do realise he's training at the moment, eh? This is full season now.
Do you know what the nice thing
I'm
is?
at a stage in my life where I can actually dip in.
Hallelujah. Preach.
And that's only for our special guests. Eh? I don't ever get brought popcorn, ever.
So, how do you like this? I'm kidding. Well, I'll let the two of you enjoy this. The nice thing is if you eat it in the morning, you have the whole day to work it off.
Exactly.
High five. Boom.
Thank you so
I'll leave
much.
you guys to it.
You can tell that to the coach, straight, man. Benni, it is great catching up with you. Great, as I was saying off camera just now, to have you back in South Africa. Have you found your feet yet back on local soil? You've been gone for a long time, man.
Yeah, obviously, you know, it took a bit of time to adapt, to come back to home, you know, especially being away for so long and then gotten used to the European way.
Did it feel like home?
No, it felt actually like I'm still back in Europe because things have changed here so much, you know, and it's moving forward, which is a great thing for the country. But we sort of almost losing our identity, you know, of being South Africans and that, but I guess change is good for everyone.
Change has to happen. Of course, I can't recap before discussing what I'm sure is front of your mind at the moment, the fact that you aren't playing for Bafana Bafana during AFCON 2013. How have you come to terms? Have you come to terms with that?
Gutted. Gutted is all that I can say, but I seem to get more and more frustrated when I watch the team, and especially when there's situations where it's very suitable for strikers and our guys don't take opportunities, and that's when I get the most.
I can see you there with your foot itching, man. But we've come a long way. You know, when we look at our finishing capacity, the fact that we came from behind in our last encounter twice shows a kind of character that we're not used to seeing with Bafana Bafana. The ability to score under pressure hasn't always been our strong suit.
Yeah, no, definitely, but that's Gordon for you. You know, Gordon has his way of building that team spirit and putting that extra motivation into players' heads, so then they have the character and the courage to come back from behind when everybody probably thinks we're down and out, and you saw like tremendous coming down from 1-0 early stages in the game and then made it 1-1 and then going down 2-1 in like the 84th, 83rd minute, and then to be
normally a team would be dusted,
exactly, knowing that there goes your AFCON glory, but also helps when you've got like millions of South Africans rooting for us and the tournament being at home. So we got to produce extraordinary things, and that's exactly what they did.
South Africa is buying in the same way that Pirates fans are buying in a way that we haven't seen them for a very long time. How are you enjoying playing local football again? You say that the game has transformed. Our style of play, are we still hanging on to that identity?
Yeah, you can see there is like some coaches implement like a bit of European style, a bit of more professionalism and that, but we mainly keep it still very local because a lot of the players has got so much skill, so much potential, so you don't want to take that part of their game out and change it to a completely different way of playing, which don't identify with South African style, you know. But our football is changing massively, and playing for Pirates is just a dream. It's a winning mentality team. It's a team where you know you're going to be part and parcel of in major finals, and that's the beauty of playing football.
The derby games, it's a glamour side, and we've seen that glamour come back to our Giants of the PSL, which has been great. You know, speaking of the glamorous side, I've got to throw in quickly before we get back into crunching the numbers for AFCON. How's your voice feeling this morning, bro? You know, I was lucky enough to be there when Shabobo was recorded many moons back at the Orlando Stadium. We're going to get into your latest release. You can't keep a good man down, apparently, man.
No, you really can't keep a good man down. And like I said, you know, I'm just very fortunate and blessed to have been put in this situation, you know, and everything that comes my way, I try and make a good thing out of it. And whether it's football, and especially now with the music, and it seems to come our way quite a lot now, and I'm never going to say no because, you know, once it's gone, it's gone.
Exactly. I think karma is at play, my bro. Lovely to have you here.
Pleasure.
Lovely to have you back in the country. Sadly, we're going to shift gears a little bit now. Of course, the Expresso team was heartbroken to hear that one of the greatest advocates for animal rights, for exploring this beautiful world, but also doing it in a conscious way that leaves a good taste in the mouth of those people in the countries you visit, you know, sending a message that very few humans could have done, was Oscar the dog. And sadly, Oscar has recently passed away. We made sure that we were there to mark a brilliant life of a brilliant dog.